Hi, I'm Gwen Arenberg, a project manager with McCarthy Building Companies. We're here in Midtown St. Louis building the new state-of-the-art SSM Health Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital. We're excited to bring you our next Devoted to Kids Building Our Future construction update. These videos are an opportunity to share recent milestones, upcoming plans, and introduce you to some members of the Glennon community as special guests. We invite you to join us along the way as this amazing facility comes to life.
Since our last construction update, a lot of exciting work has been put in place by McCarthy and our partners. We're happy to report that our mass excavation work is complete. The majority of our site clearing and grading is finished, and the main runs for our sanitary and storm systems are in place. Now, building off that progress, our partners are connecting to municipal water infrastructure, a crucial step for our domestic water and fire suppression systems. We have also been hard at work excavating for our on-site underground stormwater detention basin, which will help the future hospital minimize its impact on the city's stormwater infrastructure. Over the past few months, we've made significant progress installing the underground utility lines for the hospital's mechanical, electrical, and plumbing systems. Driving by the site, the most visible progress is on our concrete structure. Since the last update, we installed nearly 300 drilled piers. Our deepest pier reaches an impressive 35 feet underground, about as tall as a T-Rex dinosaur. Now that the underground is set, we're ready to go vertical. McCarthy is currently setting, forming, and pouring elevator pits, columns, and other key structural components as we prepare to build out our 14-story tower. The first step is pouring our ground level slab on grade. This will be the future home of the emergency department and other essential services at Cardinal Glennon. If you're in St. Louis, it's hard to miss our tower cranes as the most recent addition to the Midtown skyline. Tower cranes 1 and 2 were installed over the past 2 months, and they play a vital role in efficiently moving heavy materials across the site. Looking ahead, the next few months will be focused on moving up. We'll be taking our concrete structure vertical and look forward to reaching new heights in the new year.
I have a very special guest joining me today. Dr. Hossain Marandi is the president of Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital and the vice president for Pediatrics of SSM Health. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm excited to be on the site today.
How does the legacy of Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital impact the design of the new facility?
The legacy of Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital is deeply woven into the fabric of the new building. We have served this community for nearly 7 decades, and we wanted to build a building that continued that legacy for another 7 decades going forward.
Tell us how the new hospital will help support the growing need for specialized pediatric services in St. Louis and beyond.
As we think about pediatric care and be prescient about the future of what that care involves, we have realized that taking care of complex care kids is what we need to do. So as we built this new hospital, we concentrated on specific areas that address that highly specialized care, such as adding additional rooms in our neonatal intensive care unit, our pediatric intensive care unit.
How might the hospital's playful design aid in young people's emotional and physical healing?
Research has shown that the design of the hospital significantly affects positively or negatively the care of that patient as well as their recovery. So as we started to think about every piece of this hospital, we wanted to design areas that were fun, areas where healing could occur by using lighter colors that were calming, by adding additional spaces for kids to be able to play, additional spaces for families to be able to have respite. We took all of that into consideration and very specifically built those on every floor so every child, every family can have access to that.
What does creating inclusive spaces mean for the community, the visitors, and the staff?
As we went through designing this hospital, we realized that this was some place that was more than just for the patients, but also we wanted to take into consideration the families as well as our caretakers. We truly believe that having everyone involved in the care of that child creates a much better care pattern as well as healing as we take care of these children.
Is there anything else you'd like to share about the new hospital?
The new hospital is not just a building, but it is a commitment from Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital and SSM Health to our children, to our families, and to our community. We want to make sure that we bring a state-of-the-art facility that brings the newest technology to this community to be able to improve care for those patients.
Our team is so proud to contribute to the growth of this beacon of hope and healing for kids and their families in the St. Louis region and beyond. Thank you so much for your interest and support in this incredible project. If you'd like to learn more, visit cardinalglennon.com/future, and we'll see you next time for another construction update.